Hey, good evening. Jerry Upchurch here. Just wanted to get a quick video out to you tonight. This will be quick. It is 10:20, and it's really going to be a short blog too. But basically, I was thinking today, and a sense of urgency came into my mind. A sense of urgency, and I pondered on that and meditated on that a little bit, and I thought about the case where we're always doing something where we think we should be doing it quicker or sooner, making a faster decision. And we're always thinking about the anticipation of something coming up, the excitement, the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, and that sort of thing. But what happens in our life is opportunity will knock. We'll hear it knocking on the door. A hope gets stirred up in us. We get excited about that opportunity. And then it becomes a decision time. Do we do it or do we not do it? Do we take that chance or do we not take that chance? And then we settle on a word called action. We either take that action or we don't take that action. So that reminds me of a story. I've got a story of two friends. The first one, let's call him Chris. Chris lived in Atlanta and had a really fairly good insurance job that when he sold an insurance policy, he got paid a lifetime renewal or residual income off of that insurance policy. But Chris, being the inventive person he is, a creative person, he was not one to just like to go sit in someone's home and talk about insurance policies or numbers or things like that. He was an inventor. He wanted to invent something. He wanted to have the thrill of victory in his life and the adventure in his life. So something happened one time. Hurricane Katrina hit the Mississippi Gulf Coast and New Orleans area. Chris immediately decided he was going to get involved in that. He actually gave very little thought that I know of to that decision, but he knew that he was going to get involved with that for cleaning up the Gulf Coast, and he also knew that there was a lot of money being poured into that effort. So Chris went down there, and he started a company of helping to clean up the Gulf Coast, and out of that decision he created an invention that is being used now by some oil companies and people tracing animal migration paths, people that are looking to provide security or surveillance in shipyards and ports, port of entries and things like that, even to the point of Indian reservations wanting information and wanting to use his surveillance systems. So Chris took that chance. He acted on a sense of urgency, and he moved out into something that was his interest, and he has hit upon something that, because he took that step, he is in a position to make a lot of money and have a very successful life, the life that he's always wanted to have. But the key point is he's really, really, really enjoying what he's doing. I have another friend named John, lived in the Atlanta area. Now John got a sense of urgency one time. He heard, I think it was 1989, the Berlin Wall was coming down. So John got this urgent urge to take some action. He said, I want to go to Berlin. I want to be a part of that wall coming down. I want to take my children and take them over there because this is a significant event happening. So he mentioned that to his wife, and his wife talked to him a little bit, and then John, as he normally does, he walked on into his office that he had in his house, and he began shuffling through the papers, and before long John was just totally involved, like he is every day, on his immediate work. And all of a sudden, Berlin sort of slipped down a little bit lower in his priority list. Well, maybe I don't need to go to Berlin to see what's happening over there. I just need to do what I'm doing now. Now keep in mind, John, from John's perspective, he had an urgent desire to go over there and take some action to get over there. But he got caught up in his day-to-day activities and ended up not going. Now, not that John needed money. John has always had plenty of money to do what he wanted to do. In fact, he had plenty of money to take his whole family up to Berlin and stay over there for as long as he wanted to stay. But he had this desire to get over there and do something, but he didn't act on it. He got back into his day-to-day routine, and therefore he did not take the action that he wished he would have taken. And because of that, he has had this sense of regret in his life. Not regret that he's not creating something significant in his life and his family's life with what he's doing now, but the regret that he has possibly missed an opportunity that he thought was significant. So as I think about these stories, I think about the fact that, number one, opportunity knocks. Number two, we get excited about that opportunity. Then it comes with decision time. We've got to make a decision. And when we decide on what we want to do, we either take the action of excitement of what we want to do, or we take the action of laying it aside and not paying much attention to that. And that's the way it is with our businesses. We present our businesses to people. Sometimes they're going to get excited. They're going to hear that opportunity knocking. They're going to get that sense of hope and energy and vitality and excitement in their life. And then it becomes decision time. And sometimes they make that decision to jump in with us into a business and go with it. They join the team, they get excited, and they make some really great things happen. And they're excited about it. They love what they're doing. And sometimes they don't make that decision, and they fall back into the rut that they're in today. And I can say I did that for a long time. I kept doing what I knew I could do, what I was familiar with. I didn't want to make that change to get out of my rut that I was in. I didn't want to take that urgent action. And what I've learned since is successful people tend to make decisions quickly. They have that urgency about making decisions, and then they go on and take action steps to make those decisions become realities. So I want you to think about that. Read the blog. I've got a lot more detail in the blog. Just click on the link below. Get access to the blogs. Read them, enjoy them, comment on them. Let me know what you think and what opportunities you have jumped on and what opportunities you have let slide through the crack. So let me know what those things are. I'd be happy to respond and chat with you and just see where you are in your life and how I might be able to help you do something exciting and familiar and really stir your fire. So with that being said, click the link. See you later. Be blessed.